This is how I make Alfredo with a buttery garlic restaurant style broccoli. The first thing I do is put some water on to boil and salt it heavily for the broccoli. Broccoli is my favorite vegetable. I make it a lot. I used to strictly use the frozen bags of broccoli and cook it in the oven with some seasoning, but I love the way restaurants cook it, so I did some digging, and what I mean by that is I looked up restaurant style broccoli, and this is what the recipe told me to do. And it's been so good. I haven't gone back since, but sometimes I burn the garlic. Don't do that. So while the broccoli sits in the boiling water for about 6 minutes, we're gonna melt down some butter, and this will be for the Alfredo sauce. Add in some minced garlic, the more the better, to be honest. Salt, pepper, Italian seasoning, and heavy cream. I used 500 grams here. Give it a little mixy mix and then let that warm up. Now it's time to drain the broccoli and make the garlic butter. I never measure this part. You could do more or less of either of these things, but I would say the more butter you use, the better tasting your broccoli is going to be. The broccoli really soaks it up and it just disappears. So just depends on your relationship with butter, I guess. Now I'm gonna put some water on for the pasta. This could have been going on earlier, but I wanted to use this burner. Add a bunch of salt to the water. I used some chicken stock too, because I had some leftover from a recipe, but you don't have to do that. Then we're gonna add some Parmesan cheese to the Alfredo sauce. Then just give it a good stir and get all the clumps out and let it melt. Now that the water has come to a rolling boil, we're going to add the pasta. If I didn't use penne, I would use fettuccine. I made a lot of pasta because I have a big family, and I feel like this pasta to sauce ratio is fine, but sometimes I do double the pasta sauce for this amount of pasta. So if you wanted to use half the pasta, I'm just saying, you'd be fine. It wouldn't be like too creamy or anything. That is in my opinion. I did warm the broccoli back up because it kind of got cold whenever I was using the burner, but that's it.